Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tina Fafianka. Today we will learn about change input uh, firewall filter chain input. So chain input function is for blocking package who wants to entering to router or from client to router. So router will escape from the dangerous package and router will be more secure from the other image. So this is the project that I use. We need one client and one router like the blue arrow, this one. So first we open Winbox and then click make address, login as admin and without password and click connect. Okay, close and then close. And in here I will do configure system identity with the command is system identity and then set name. In here I will use nb router 1 1 and then we click enter. Okay, and then in here the first step is checking interface using interface spring. Okay, and here we will see that I remote the router board using interface ether 1 because the flags in here are all running. Okay, and then we will do configuration IP address using ether 1. With the command is IP and address at address 28.28.28.1/24, and then with the interface using ether 1. Sorry. And then we do checking again to IP address using IP address spring. In here we can see that this is pulling for the IP address 28.28.28.1/24 with interface using ether 1. And then we do configure IP address manual to client. Okay, click click open network and internet setting. Then we click change adapter options. And then click Ethernet properties. And click Internet Protocol version 4, click Properties, and click Use the following IP address. In here, we should make sure that the IP address that we use same as IP network on router 1. In here, I will use 28.28.28.28 and subnet max using /24. Okay, and then the default gateway we use IP router 28, 28, 28 and 1. And then we click OK, close, and then close. Okay, and then we do ping to CMD and ping to IP router 1 with the command is ping 28.28.28.1. And we will see the result is replay. That means client has been connected to router 1. Okay, and then we do configure to IP firewall filter with the command is IP firewall filter at chain using input because we want to do blocking ping package from client to router. Okay, and then we configure search address 28.28.28.28/24. Oh, sorry, without a slash. So the search address is the IP client that we configured before, and then protocol because we want to block ping package, we use ICMP. Okay, and then we choose the action is drop. Okay, so package will be blocked and want array to router 01, and then we click enter. We check into IP firewall filter using IP and then firewall filter print. And here we could see that we successfully create IP firewall filter with the chain using input, action drop, protocol using ICMP, and sort address 28.28.28.28. Okay, and then we back to CMD, and then we do ping to IP router using ping, sorry, 28.28.28.1, and we wait. And the result is a request timeout. That means we successfully blocked ICMP package from client to router 01. And in here, we will try to um, remote MikroTik using putty SSH, the HP using IP router 1. Okay. First, we opened putty, and then the IP using IP router 1 28.28.28.1 and port using 22 and connection type using SSH. And then we click open and we wait for a while. And then will automatically appear the pop-up look like this pop-up, sorry. And then we click yes and login as admin and click enter. Okay, so um, in here we could see that we can remote the MikroTik using put SSH. It's because we only blocked ping package or ICMP, while for remote MikroTik using protocol TCP. Okay, so if we want to do if you want to get permission for a remote MikroTik using put the SSH, we go to block into package TCP. Okay, and in here I will close this session and we click OK. But before we'll do configuration to protocol TCP, in here I will change the IP, click properties, and then internet protocol version 4, click properties. And here I will use 28.28.28.32 and then click OK, close, then close and refresh. Okay. And we click detail. Okay, so in here we could see that we successfully change IP address 20, to 20.20.20.32. And then we close. And then we do test ping to CMD. We do ping to IP router 1 in 28.28.28.1. And the result is replayed. It means client has been connected to router 1. Why the result is replayed? Because in here we only blocked to one IP address 28.28.28. And if we want to do block to a whole IP network, we could use 28.28.28.0 plus 24. Okay. And then we do configuration to router 1. Okay. In here we will do configuration protocol TCP. You want to do blocking to protocol TCP with the command is IP and then firewall set uh, numbers, sorry, firewall and then filter set numbers 0 and then protocol using TCP and then destination port. In here I will use 22 because in here I will do block to um, SSH and SSH using port 22. And then we click enter. We check into IP firewall using IP firewall filter. Here we can see that we successfully do configuration to IP firewall filter with the protocol using TCP and destination port. We add destination port 20.20.2. And then before we do checking, don't forget to do to change the IP. Okay, and click properties. And we use 28.28.28.28. And then we click OK. And then close and close. And we refresh. Sorry. Okay. And do checking in here. Click details. Okay. So in here we could see that basically change IP address 28.28.28.28. And then we do checking. First, we remote the router 1 using IP address 128.28.28.1 port using 22 and connection type using SSH and click open. And we wait for a while. And here will appear the pop-up look like this: network error, connection timeout, because we successfully blocked the protocol TCP and we can't remote the MikroTik using IP 28.28.28.28. And if we do change to IP, we click properties and internet protocol version 4 and click properties, click 32. Here I use 32, okay. And refresh, sorry. And we do remote the MikroTik game 21, sorry, 28.28.28.1 and then using port 22 and connection type SSH and click open. And will automatically appear login as admin. And in here we could see that we successfully can't remote the router 1 is because we only blocked IP 28.28.28.28. Okay, so I think that's enough. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.